Oke. Lanjut lagi kita. Sebagai detektif. Tadi suaranya agak ada ya? Oh ada. Apa ini? Bonus. Oh alah. Itu timeline-nya banyak juga ya? Loh. Di awal. Oh, alurnya enggak ini ya. Kayak kosongnya cuy. Wah. Semulanya lah. Agatha Christie. Emang senang halo Sindro. Ya ampun, baru mulai udah adanya mati. Tadi apa terakhir ya? Oh ini mati. A retired doctor specializing in throat and lung condition. Oh spesialis apa dia? Tenggorokan dan paru-paru. Nah dokter mati cuy. Tim. Cek dulu ini ya. Cek keadaan sekitar dulu sebelum.
This place is very calming.
Bolong nih apa sih? Ada rabbit hole. Pictures. White flower.
The site is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Jadi sering di sini dia, sering nongkrong sini rupanya bapak ini rupanya. Oh ini udah, ini sama.
The body is just in front.
Sama. Ini pikniknya. Ini piknik rupanya dibunuh. Seram juga rupanya.
And has laid out their contents on this
Oh,
piece
ini
of
apa
wax
ya? Apa sih
cloth.
namanya itu? Barang-barang dibawa dia nih. Ada kunci.
It is pointless.
Pointless coy. Halo Vira.
An oriental dragon. It's a...
Jamnya rusak. Ada beberapa uang. Ada paspor
Nothing
nih.
appears to be missing from this wallet.
Nggak ada yang hilang dari dompetnya. Ya ini pembunuhnya betul-betul cuma mau ngebunuh doang loh, nggak
A
ada.
signet ring, very probably with the Clark family's coat of
Enggak ini
arms.
dia nggak ada ngambil sesuatu dia. Uang nggak diambilnya. Nah sekarang kita otopsi si ini ya, si korban. Sama ABC-nya kan. Ini pasti C. Lah berdarah
An
cuy.
ABC guide, the murderer's
Gaston.
customary signature, covered in blood this time.
Karena ini kena darah.
Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
Badannya nggak sama sekali.
Sir Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional
Bersih ya.
murder.
Ini profesional pembunuhnya nih.
The gravel on the path has been sprayed
Gila,
with
serem
blood
emang serem
that
kali ya
covers
Pak
a
ya.
ricochet
Pembunuh bayarannya.
area,
Siapa ya
which
pembunuhnya nih?
starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Oh. Mendap dia. Apa lagi yang bisa kita lakuin? Bisakah kita ini? Sama masih semen. Apa ya? Semen apa lagi ya?
The vegetate.
Ini
Let us
udah.
now try and get our brain cells to work.
Nah, baru nih mulai sini mikir lagi nih. What was Sir Carmichael's position when he was killed? Nah, dia lagi nongkrong. Bla bla bla. Ini. Nah, kan, betul kan? Sir Carmichael is back to the bush.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut his throat from behind. A fatal blow
Dari
that straight
semak-semak dia
out of a
masuknya.
range of more than
Kena
1
ini ya,
meter.
kena.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Lagi nih. This circumstances sebenarnya kemungkinan iya sih kayaknya sih. Tam berarti the picture on the body was still warm. Tuh kan, benar kan? Misal that without saying, oh iya dia kan lagi lihat ini ya, lagi lihat pemandangan ya. Enggak, iya berarti nggak lihat dia.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing.
Nyimaknya kan nyimak lah. Kenapa nyimak mulu? Komen aja. Mother was best. The mother was careful planet.
The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
If could be the motive for the crime, enggak. The mother was very violent.
The murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Oh iya ya,
Have
baru.
you spoken to the
Oh iya,
victim's
baru
family,
nyadar.
Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body
Halo
removed.
Riziq. Kamu sendiri. Apa-apalah. Oh iya, baru dia yang cowok ya. Bener juga. Bener juga ini. Biasanya kemarin cewek semua ya. Ini si Betty kan, terus si Alice. Lebih sadis yang ngebunuh yang pas yang cowok. Bener juga. Baru ini cowok ya. Si mabar komen, iya. Mabar komen tuh kan ada Egypt lagi ya. Kalau misalnya nyimak mulu ya nggak ada yang ngomen lah nanti.
I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
Oh dia abangnya itu.
No, thank you, mademoiselle. I find it hard to digest.
Thora Gray ini asisten si dokter itu. Franklin Clark ini adiknya dari si dokter itu. Sir Chemical Truck. Oh, ini sebelah siapa? Oh, sebelah kawan kita ya.
It is now the right time.
Kita cek dulu keberadaan si cowok ini.
There is something
Adiknya
very
si
about
apa?
him.
Si dokter. Mukanya gosong cuy.
Franklin Clark is an adventurer, the sort of man that women
Dia
like.
seorang adventure. Itunya dasinya ya langsung main di tancapnya ya. Nih, kalau yang asistennya.
There is something elegant about her.
All broads. Well, tailored and very classic style blues. Understated makeup. Entah ini cewek ini kenapa mencurigakan ya?
She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
Give aja Jeb,
Please
biar main.
excuse me, I have to take care of Lady
Paksa.
Clark.
Oh shit, kenapa dia tiba-tiba cabut?
It is not. Hastings does not like very hot tea.
My brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
Oh, oke. Istrinya ya. Accuse him of preventing Lady Clark from speaking.
Rather just say that you do not want her to testify.
You don't seem to realize her condition. She doesn't even know he's dead. Sorry, but it's not possible.
Duh,
Of
kita
course,
mau
I understand.
Gimana
Someone
ya?
set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30.
Semua orang tahu
and
dia
that he
pasti
always followed
jalan
the same
tiap
path.
8.30 dan selalu mengikuti yang sama. Ask what his favorite book is. Ask if it was a dark night. Ini.
Was it a dark night?
Bagaimana
It was a
kalau
new moon.
apa gelap?
I took a lantern.
So it was you who found the body.
Jadi kamu yang
Yes,
nemuin ya.
along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around
Kamu
the
melihat
house
orang aneh
recently?
di sekitaran rumah?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Gak ada orang sekitaran rumah. Mas ada
Oh,
Daria.
Lady Clark must have
Daria
fallen from her
kasih.
chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
Diam kau Hastings.
I take full
Kita
responsibility.
mau nggak
All
mau
you have
kita
to do
harus
is to leave
ngecek
the drawing
seluruh
room door ajar
seluruh
and
di
let me know if anyone is coming.
di TKP. Bacot nih Hastings ini. Gue jaga ya. Pasti ada sembunyi nih.
A tiger.
Tiger.
It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic.
Emperor. Ada buku cuy.
Comside's private collection. Purchases since
Dibeli sekitar
1920.
1920.
The catalog for Sir Carmichael Clark's
Nyamuk.
collection.
Ini apa? Biawak?
A crane?
Crane. Burung apa nih? Burung flamingo.
A dragon.
Naga. Kiwami nih mah.
Dragon.
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 Dragon of
Sir
Wijaya ini.
Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collection's
Dia
theme.
suka sama naga ya? Ini naga.
A turtle.
Karena ada turtle. Turtle, tiger, naga, sama burung flamingo.
It's locked.
Alde. Kunci lagi ini. Berarti ini kunci ya. Apa lagi ya? Kita cek. Terus cepat nih. Ini ada ke sana ya? Waduh, ada main thinking ini, main thinking. Thinking overthinking. Aduh, ini ya tadi ya.
The cardinal points. This book could maybe help me. Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him.
Each cardinal point associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned toward him. Menghadap ke arah dia.
Each cardinal point.
Menghadap ke arah dia. Sebentar, yang ini nggak bisa gitu.
It is blocked.
Ini harus tunggu ini dulu.
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
Harus mengarah ke muka dia. Ini kagak. Ini kagak. Ini kagak juga. Lah, bentar. Oh, ini bisa diputar juga. Aduh, bingung nih. Halo, Kupiko. Oh, shit. Ini bisa diputar-putar, cuy. Bentar, tadi apa sih warnanya? Let me see. In the middle sits the Imperial Dragon of respect. All the other are turned toward him. All the other turned toward him. Bawah hitam, apa deh? Putih, biru, merah. Merah ini udah bener. Ini udah bener nih. Hitam, ada hitamnya di kiri ya. Hitamnya di bawah ya. Putih di kanan, biru di kiri. Balik-balik lah memang ini. Ini apa sih? Oh, orang sama ya? Hitam-hitam gitu. Wow, susah sekali. Halo Fire. Atasnya merah biru. Merah biru putih hitam. Susah juga ya. Ini udah sama cuman bisa salah tempat. Apa benar? Gambarnya gini kan? Salah berarti dong. Pokoknya merah yang hitam di sini. Oh, ini bisa diputar juga. Elah, bro. Tadi gimana sih apanya? Bentar. Naga di kiri. Iya, naga di kiri.
The position of each
ini kan.
motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
Udah pas arahnya. Jangan tinggal warna doang nih. Ini warna nih yang ribet ini. Aduh. Lah, kok salah sih? Itu tinggal logonya ini doang yang diputar kan?
The position of each motif is correct, but they are
The
not
position of
turned
each
the
motif
same
is
way as on
correct,
the
but they
table.
don't what the same. Sini masih.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table. The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
Oh, dia harus sama yang sama di table ya? Gimana caranya type ini ya? Main apa lu bang? Main Mobile Legend? Sama apa? Sama yang di meja tadi. Masalah meja tadi kita nggak bisa balik lagi bang Sulema. Harus ngingat lagi kita sama yang tadi.
Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the Imperial Dragon.
Selalu
and
ulang.
out of respect,
Iya, biasanya selalu ulang sih
all
gitu
others are
Jep
turned
kalau
towards him.
udah blue screen gitu.
think I heard a bang.
Dah,
Is this cupboard?
siap.
This is interesting.
Easy. Saulang ya, biar cuan juga dong.
These
Yang
daggers
penting
are
kan
only
cuan.
ceremonial weapons. I do not think that a crime weapon is here.
Iya sih, emang kalau tukang servis sih kayak gitu sih memang. Enaknya kalau yang udah kenal gitu kan.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comsite Churchton, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of
Angka
science,
semua ya?
I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from
Untuk moderator jangan ini, jangan ngaku.
I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy
Kan
is
itu
no more
cara gampangnya tukang servis kan gitu.
Hospitalization would not help in our case. So I
Ini
advise you to
kayaknya
keep her
susah deh
home
bang
and
apanya
provide her with as
servisnya.
much
Kita
morphine as
kita
required to
ulang
restore
aja ya.
her Yours sincerely.
Padahal kan
Ernest
bisa jadi
Logan.
itu bisa jadi yang kena ininya hard disk dalamnya.
Here's Miss Gray.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me a few questions.
Ya, aku mau.
Indeed, mademoiselle.
Terima kasih, Nyonya.
This porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3 centuries old, I believe.
Wait,
let me find
200
a reference.
kah? Mahal kali sih, Jip. Mahal aja. 200 kah?
She appears to be very flustered.
Lah, mukanya kok makin lama makin ini ya? Tuh, kayak panik gitu.
She's unable to hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed.
Iya benar, tapi apa
I
gunanya?
think
Waduh,
this young woman
guna
has
dong
just been
fire.
kissed.
Saya ulang, iya, singanya di bawah 100 deh itu, Jip.
Teapot with black
Seriusan 200 tuh.
period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual
Ya,
colours.
tipu-tipu kali itu.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
Acquired while working
Nggak tahu
with
kalau di
Sir
sana ya.
Carmichael.
Ya ampun,
I used to
siapa ya?
help him manage his collection.
Rai, nasi untuk
And
Egypt.
choose the acquisitions.
Donasi ke sini dong. Pokoknya Rai kasih donasi ke Egypt pokoknya. Thank you Rai, malah ke sini apa ya donasi ya. Apa dia? Aksi sih bos yang bahasa biar servis ada apa ya.
Did you have a good
Agak dengan
relationship with your
beda
employer?
kayaknya.
He
Sejadi
treated
kali
me
ya.
well, and I am sorry for his death.
Mahal ya?
Have you seen any strangers hanging
200
around the
cuy.
past few days?
No. Nobody has been there come sign.
Kalau nasi bunda. Jawa profitnya stong. Aduh, Jawa mungkin lebih ini kali ya. Lebih jago kali. Ih, 2 kali lipat nih. Lebih lagi 2 kali lipat lagi dia. Gila mahal kali. Abang ayah kadang dulu tuh pas masih itu pakai laptop dulu, masih streaming pakai laptop kan terus sering juga itu kayak blue screen gitu kan. Itu ya dia minta kalau insya Allah cuman ya seberapa abang kasih aja lah katanya. Paling kasih limpul, kasih 50. Where she was tanya dia.
What were you doing yesterday evening at the time of the
Live stream
murder?
biar donate. Iya, gimana mau live stream
I was
Fire
woken by the
laptopnya
telephone at
ini.
11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener.
Iya.
They left
Di sini
us
pun
the
trial juga kok.
writings and they found the body.
Apa? Di sini gak ada. Iya, dia minta ya. Oh, kan karena abang tanya lah gitu kan berapa bang kena apanya salulangnya. Seberapa abang kasih aja lah ya. Kalau lagi baik kasih limpul. Kasih 50. Ya pokoknya di bawah 100 lah itu. Nanti mungkin tuh kenapa sih banyak sih. Pertama ya gara-gara virus. Satu. Terus mungkin ada apa sih nama itu yang di dalam laptop tuh ada yang longgar kayak harddisknya, harddisk internalnya itu goyang atau lepas. Pokoknya yang komponen-komponennya itu mungkin ada yang lepas gitu. Bisa juga apa sih namanya sih? Baterai. The reason for as if si Franklin inilah.
Am I right thinking that something is going on
Ya, ada
between
sesuatu
you and
antara
Franklin?
kamu dan Franklin ya.
How dare you ask me such a question?
Bilang aja lah. As well as that si Franklin.
Mademoiselle, it is difficult to hide things
Tuh
from me.
bibirmu tuh bekas
Kissed you
tuh.
earlier, did he not?
My goodness, with Sir Carmichael's death, I was feeling so awful, so worried. I was unable to resist.
I am not judging you, mademoiselle.
Miss Gray,
Sorry,
if I may be
Edith.
so bold,
Atau ada Pak
please do not take
Usaha.
offense. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand. I must rest. Please excuse me.
Kalau misalnya ada yang diganti aja
Earlier,
tuh
you
paling.
asked me to
Kalau
watch the living room
misalnya
door
apa?
for you. I don't
100
wish to
100
be
ke atas sih
indiscreet,
gitu.
but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon
Gila
a
emang di
secret
Jawa
he's
ya.
intending to.
Sadis sekali apa ya? Ngambil
That is
duitnya
sometimes
cuy.
the case.
Ya
And
ampun
I saw Franklin
500.
Clark kissing Miss Gray at the foot of the stairs.
Gila ya,
You
emang di
think
sana
this is a
malam-malam
common
ya.
occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well
Sadis
done, woman.
pajak
Well
sana
spotted.
sadis.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did
Berarti itu masuk murah juga ya apa ya? Barang-barang elektronik di Medan ya berarti ya.
and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
Oke. Apa kita? Reconstruct apa kita? Scan pembunuhan gimana? Reconstruction. Jadi
Sir Clark is
ini
taking his customary
lagi ke
walk.
apa kan keluar
Killer
ya.
is hiding behind a
Dia sembunyi
bush.
di antara semua-semua. Wait lah pasti.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
What is admire? Admire kah?
Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Iya kan, dia lagi lihat sana kan. Betul, abis ini dia baru membunuh kan. Attack from the right, attack from the left, attack from the right lah.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass.
Cutthroat. Dia nggak ada
Then he
yang
throws
ini.
himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat.
Dia nggak ada bekas ini, bekas kena apapun nggak ada kena
Then he
serang
lays
gitu.
down the ABC before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, Monsieur Hastings. That is
Iya,
exactly
itu
what
kan?
happened.
Franklin ini pun sas nih. Pokoknya yang masih ada hubungannya sama si ini tadi yang apanya sekretarisnya juga tuh sas juga tuh. Apaan? Berdarah itu. Ini siapa lagi?
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Alexander Bonaparte customer. Oh shit. Iya gue valid. Yes benar.
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes. Indeed I have.
Dia yang bunuh kah?
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that. Mr. Kirst, are you alright?
Itu ada bekas
Don't
darah.
seem well.
My apologies. My throat is burning. My head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know.
Aduh ada
Since my
pisau,
injury,
ada
My head has never been the same.
Kenapa sus banyak yang sus ya? Ini tuh siapa lagi tadi tuh?
Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years.
Dari London aja.
I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item.
Di mana masih ada tanah
You
kosong kan?
spoiled me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Ya sini Jeb, apa Jeb? Kuliah di Medan Jeb.
Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Tora Grey, oh datang si Tora Grey.
Naturally. She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
Dengan apa nih cuy? Nggak bisa tekan. Wow. Dana murah dibanding Reaper Windows. Dan emang lebih murah sih dibanding Mau Jawa. Iya, Mau Jawa tuh kayaknya lebih cari untung deh apanya. Ini gimana caranya cuy? Kok nggak bisa tekan gitu?
I hope to concentrate on my guests.
Nah,
Franklin Clark always
baru
thinks
bisa.
it is, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel.
Ya ini sus ini sus. Yang dari sini ini pun dua-duanya sus, tapi ini kayaknya nggak mungkin deh yang ini.
Donald is always on edge.
Itu matanya. Tapi dia kayaknya enggak deh. Dia bocah kali nih sekarang ini. Dia potong jenggot.
Leave me alone.
Tapi dia mencurigakan juga sih, sus juga sih dia.
Donald Fraser is very nervous at the moment, even if he's trying hard to control himself. She appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time.
Ini betul-betul suka sama si Donald loh dia. Ini bisa jadi dia ngebunuh si yang cewek. Aduh, ngebak.
She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of
Bisa
her
jadi dia
eye.
ngebunuh gara-gara dia suka sama si Donald, tapi kayaknya yakin cuma itu doang si motifnya, kayaknya nggak cocok deh motifnya. Nggak terlalu kuat deh motifnya. Ini
Sometimes
Ya,
I
adiknya
love a
itu ya?
brunette, sometimes I love a blonde. That's what the song says. The song says,
Ini pun juga berbahaya, ini
"Sometimes I
sus
love
juga
a
nih.
blonde who comes from Eden by
Masih
way
bingung
of
nih.
Sweden.
Di Batam murah, cuman
This blonde is an angel.
begitulah.
I wish to thank you all for coming.
Terima kasih semua yang udah
I
datang.
wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Jadi
Get
kita
to
harus
the point,
ini
Mr.
ya.
Poirot. What do you want from us?
Orang-orang ini sus berarti ya. Tell Megan not be such in hurry. Ask Megan the reason for this meeting. Ini dong.
You are an intelligent woman, Mademoiselle Barnard, and I'm sure that you have already understood my
Tapi dia,
intentions.
ini ya, tapi dia
You think that if we put our heads together, we might come up with something new?
I am convinced.
oh iya
of it.
jelas dong.
What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Iya pasti ada
Yes,
ketinggalan.
he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name by chance starts with B.
Must we go into that?
No, of course, not if it makes you uncomfortable.
Come on, Mr. Poirot. I imagine we all feel terribly uncomfortable about these murders.
It's true. We've to catch the killer, not be spared the gory details.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but I don't remember anything else.
Aku nggak ingat apa-apa
Nothing I
lagi
haven't already said.
setelah itu.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard,
Itu
did
doang
your
yang aku ingat
sister
kemarin
say
ini.
she was seeing another man?
Iya kamu bilang kamu nggak
She never would have
seorang
told
ya.
me.
Dia nggak pernah bilang ke aku. Ask Megan why Betty didn't say anything.
Why would she hide the fact from you?
Kenapa disembunyikan?
Betty
fakta
knew
padamu?
I didn't approve of her behaviour. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother
Wait,
bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened, she was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
Apakah dia pernah
She
perform di
dreamt
publik?
about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to
Tapi dia punya
cancel auditions and miss
penyakit
lots of
batuk katanya,
opportunities.
yang parah.
A
Jadi
pity.
di cancel audisinya.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Let's see. My brain cell to work. Is the killer clever? Yes lah, pastilah. Mana apa ya? Sender Nope. Ini kali ya. Nih. Lah. Ini dong. Oh iya, dia perfection ya. Iya, dia pembunuhnya nih perfect kali dia. Is the killer sure of himself? Seharusnya iya sih. Mana ya? The lemon was packed by the people. Ini dong. Self confident ya. Walaupun ada orang pun, walaupun masih rame orang, dia masih juga dia bisa membunuh. Is the killer a seducer? Iyalah. Seducer dong, bener dong. Suka menggoda dia. This the killer like train? Iya. Is the killer impulsive? Nah ini ya. Cool. Oh iya benar. Dia selalu ninggalin jejaknya. Is the killer generous? Iya dong, ABC ya kan? Ya.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start. Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
Well, it's just that...
Mary, what is
Is something bothering you, Mary?
Apa ada ganjal
Well,
menurutmu?
Mr. Poirot, you see...
Mr. Barrett,
I
you
don't
see?
know if I can
I
come to
don't know.
London just like that.
Oke.
It's normal that people
Dia nggak
helping with
bisa
this
pulang
inquiry should
dengan
be
informasi
reimbursed.
cuma segitu doang.
Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Bacot
Oh,
lu Franklin.
sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
Oh iya, sus sekali deh.
Someone has to foot the bill.
Dia pengen ambil apanya, uangnya si abangnya itu.
Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine
Motifnya
so
tinggi
she'll
kali
not
ya.
be too
Yang
drowsy.
ini, si Franklin ini.
But of course, I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again
Kita
soon.
bakal jumpa lagi nanti. Bye bye,
The
para
meeting was
susus.
most fruitful.
Really?
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for us to use our grey matter.
Using my brain cell again.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What do the victim have in common? Kalau nggak salah dia. What do the victim have in common? Pemabuk ya? Violen ini violen semua nih. Tuh kan? Benar kan? All those victims suffer from the throat affliction. Oh iya, ini semua ya.
The first two victims
Bekas
suffered
kena
from
dari
mouth
leher
foot, and
semua
that
ya
was
kena ya.
precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clark.
Sus.
We have
Kalian
a
semua
lead.
sus itu. Lah tuh kan?
Okay,
Hem.
take a closer look at the
Saya
medical
ngomong
records of
menghem
Dr.
tuh sus itu.
Clark's patients.
We'll do
Banyak,
so
banyak.
during our next village, Justin.
Gitu.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish.
Yes, dapat.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor. Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview.
Iya.
I have to take Miss Gray
Sus
to the
ya?
station to see our lawyer in Torquay.
Sus. Yang bilang sus pun sus. Jadi apa ya? Is if Tora is leaving her job? Is if Tora going on holiday? Leaving her job dong.
Are you leaving Cheston for good?
Miss Gray very kindly stayed with me to settle
Diam
my
nih,
brother's
cuy.
affairs. But naturally, she
Kayaknya dia
prefers to find a position in
tahu
London.
sesuatu deh si ini.
Ah, très bien.
Si
I'll
Tora
be
Grey ini.
absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make our patient
Sus.
drowsy.
Iya.
Thank you, Mr. Clark.
Yang
Have a nice
yang
trip, mademoiselle.
warna biru sus. Nama yang warna biru sus. Bentar, ini apa ya? Never sub pen. Anjay. Bisa gitu dong. Kenapa tiba-tiba ada per? Kemudian dengan kuning. Ya, kuning gimana ya? Kayaknya nggak bisa sus sih. Kemudian nggak bakal ketahuan. Benar juga sih. Cuman ini pun kayak apa kita pun kayak sus juga nih. Apa kita si asisten kita?
It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer.
Kita sus enggak lah. Oh sus dari mana susnya?
It is now the right time.
It's not the right time. Langsung pindah ke sana ya? Oke lah, langsung lah. Nggak nongol dia, berarti dia nggak sus. Loh, siapa nih? Kejang-kejang ini. Oh, ini apanya ya?
It would be rude to
Istri
make
dari itu ya? Dari yang tadi itu ya? Si ini yang
It would
dibunuh
be
tadi.
rude.
Udah mau mati deh cuy.
This poor woman is very ill. This woman is
Yang
suffering.
mengakui dia.
She is
Siapa
in no
itu?
state to have a conversation.
Mungkin kan ada yang nggak sus kali, makanya nggak mau nimbrung.
Mr. Poirot?
Mr.
My
Pirate,
respects, madame.
may I respect madam?
Thank you for coming.
Nggak
Thank
sih
you.
ngebuk, waduh.
Have you seen the nurse? She should have been here by now. Oh, I'm sorry.
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
Kenapa tiba-tiba ada ini? Ada telepon. Halo,
The Clark
moshi.
residence. Detective Hercule Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clark's nurse. I wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come for her injection today. Might Miss Grey be able to do it?
She has just left,
Coba
but I will take care of it.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
Gitu dong, kasih tahu. Sini kau. Mata
Here
argumen.
is the skeleton key. April 1925.
April, Aceh,
Province,
Sumatera. Sumatera Lion. Baru nyadar. Dari Aceh.
Lady Clark is
Siapa yang
in
pernah ke
pain.
Aceh?
I have
Terus
to give
di
her an injection of morphine to ease her suffering. It is not. Lady Clark.
mana sih kami nenek? Salah ngomong nanti bahaya nih.
Lady Clark is in pain.
Ah,
Iya bahaya.
Mr. Poirot. Oh, I feel better now. Thank you for your help.
Nah gitu dong. Gimana me to offer an invitation to come and see her? Ask what she say? What she say? What she say? What she has to say about it? Remind her of her invitation to come and see her.
You asked for me, chère madame.
Yes, yes, of course, I wish to speak with you. But what was it about?
No doubt. You wish to talk to me about what happened to your husband?
Ah, yes. Oh,
Dia
poor
bagaimana PUBG
Carmichael.
dan Mobile
Has the
Legends.
madman who killed him been caught?
PUBG Mobile.
Not yet, chère madame. There was a great many people in
PUBG
Chester on
Mobile?
the day of the murder.
PUBG
Indeed.
Mobile.
People go straight to the beach. They don't come near Coomside.
So, there were no
Jadi
strangers
nggak ada
around the house that day.
orang aneh ya katanya. Apa
Who said
orang stranger ya?
that?
Siapa yang bilang
The
itu?
people who live here.
Ada
Your
orang seperti ini.
brother-in-law, Miss Grey.
Miss Grey.
Oh,
Oh, I don't like her. Franklin wanted her to stay, but I insisted she should go. immediately.
You are entitled to do so, naturally.
I'm pleased that you
Si Tora Grey ini apa ya? Nggak disukai di sini ya?
have been taken in by her. But at least you can see through that self-pity act. See what she's up to. Oh.
Ya elah, baru segi informasinya, cu. Cepat kali, apa ya? Udah tidur aja deh.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Woi, btw, woi, nggak mau woi. Punya bewan woi.
This subject would probably...
Ada Silvercom, ada Capcom. Ini apa lagi? Banyak ya cuy. Thinking. What is that? Pernya rusak. Aku ganti berarti. Flip flop.
I hope that Hastings will not be cross with me. This part appears to be working. This is where the comms...
Kurang satu comms-nya. Kurang satu, belum bisa. Belum bisa kita. Belum bisa. Kurang satu. Mari kita cek dulu. Sebentar, aku tidur dulu ya. Iya, aku yang satu. Puzzle apa nih? Puzzle Zuma, ya benar.
I must find a...
Baywan apa sih?
It is not the right...
Ya kenapa Vira nggak mau Baywan? Kan seru Baywan. Baywan apa ya kita? Baywan ini Gwyn Naka kan jago.
I must find a...
Emang itu doang ya? Nggak bisa lagi ya?
I am not going to leave...
Oh, nggak bisa cuy. Emang udah tinggal itu doang ya? Udah langsung masuk doang ya? Nggak ada lagi ya? Kuyang satu. Mana ya? Patah dulu sama dia.
She sleep. I must find a...
Oh, dia harus pakai itu.
I finished. This couple appears to be having fun.
Ini kayaknya fun game. Jadi crowd radiant. Di crowd answer Mitchell. Kelemahan, iya merendah. Siapa ya?
But they did not have
Si
any children.
Vira ya. Si Wei Cholsin. Wei Shin. Bumli, gila. Kan sekarang mainnya Bumli ya. Ini ada kunci lagi buat apa cuy?
This skeleton key would be very useful for opening the locks I have not yet been able to open. The mechanism appears to be broken. I hope that Hastings will not... This part appears to be working. This part appears to be... This part appears to be...
Ih, kurang satu ya? W adalah woi. Sering ngegas. Nggak bunyi. Nggak seru.
Does not make any sound.
Iya, kurang cuk. Ku yang satu ini mah. Gimana tuh lagi ya?
I've finished.
Gwyn Kayang.
Lady Clark and Sir Carmichael were very happy.
Tapi rank pakai apa terus? Pakai Gwyn. Iya, di mana tuh, Rai? Mana apa ya? Gwyn. Bacot nih ibu-ibu nih. Nggak bisa ditepuk kepalanya. Nggak, maksudnya nggak bisa dibangunin pelan-pelan gitu. Bu, gitu. Bangun, Bu. Jawab lagi pertanyaannya, Bu, gitu.
I must find a way to...
Apa? Mas Panduwe anjir.
I am not going to leave Comside now.
Cabut ya. Kalau ini?
I must find a...
Kagak juga. Pintu? Pala.
I do not need...
Yah.
It is not the right time.
Di meja dia sibuknya udah. Yang pakai kunci kan?
I must find...
Ih, sumpah, amis.
April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra.
Aceh Province, Sumatra. Buka mulutmu. Buka.
I must find...
Yang samping di laci, samping neneknya tidur. Emang bisa ya? Aceh.
She's sleeping.
Nggak bisa diapain?
I must find...
Gimana caranya? Nggak bisa.
I've finished
PUBG
with this
Mobile.
subject.
Yang atas ada lampu. Ini. Iya, nggak bisa. Itu kan? Tuh. Nah, itu baru namanya. Bener.
This subject would probably
Selamat.
be useful to me.
Riziq telah menjadi moderator.
I hope that Hastings will not...
PUBG Mobile. Nah, gitu. Itu doang nggak bisa sih. Alhamdulillah masih. Ya, saya siap belajar, bagus. Tinggalkan terus ya. Mantap. Thank you bantuannya. Ya elah,
what
itu
are
bisa
we
bangun
talking
tinggal itu
about?
doang.
Ah, yes. Thora Grey. Oh, Carmichael had great esteem for her. But for me, she was nothing but a hypocrite.
Approve.
You're probably right, madame.
You have seen through her. I
Kita bicara sama ibu-ibu ini harus ini nih, harus
that I've
pura-pura baik gitu.
convinced you.
Tidur mulu. Aduh. Remind her that Thora is an orphan.
You are very harsh. Do not forget that the girl is an orphan.
Yes.
Gila sih baru sampai latuk buskin. Waduh.
Get around men.
Gimana tuh, Jib?
Take Franklin. He's fallen for her sweet talking
Nggak sangka
charms.
sama dia sama ibu-ibu. Nggak
Oh, he's
apa-apa.
a lovely
Dia
boy,
ini
very
bukan ibu-ibu lagi
proud
sih.
and
Udah
sure of
tua.
himself.
Jangan.
So
Nggak baik.
naive. Oh, when it comes to women.
Remind her that Thora took care of her.
Miss Grey did look after you very well, though.
Outwardly.
Mata
But
emang
she's
mau di.
hiding something.
Gimana dengar?
I
Yang
think she
bener.
tried to poison me.
Miss Grey?
Kira dia bakal
Poisoner?
kasih ke poison katanya.
Everybody appears to like her.
It proves she knows what she's doing. She's manipulative and she's a liar.
Benci aja sama itu
Let's
Bani.
see, didn't she say that on the day of the crime nobody was around Coomside?
That is correct.
Well, at 11 o'clock,
Jam 11
I
o'clock
saw
aku lihat
her
orang
talking to
bicara sama dia.
someone.
Sama seseorang.
And what was this man like?
Gimana
An ordinary
laki dia?
sort of man with a very plain face. Oh, I don't remember well.
Was he a gentleman?
Apakah dia gentleman?
No, he was not.
Enggak, dia nggak
Not
gentleman,
a
nggak manly man dia.
It would be best to leave her to sleep now.
Duh, ibu ini ngasih clue-nya dikit-dikit amat dah. Ngorok tidur. Tidur bangun woi. Malam malam. Orphan tuh yang ortunya sudah pulang ke rumah Tuhan. Waduh, oh iya benar sih. Atau
Halo?
iya enggak juga sih. Enggak juga sih.
Thank you for calling. Have you received a new letter from
Terus selanjutnya dibantu Wijaya biasa diam. Waduh, jangan dong.
I questioned Lady Clark, but I will not leave until I
Pokoknya yang bantu
everything
dapat
about
jadi
Mr.
moderator selamanya.
Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
Enggak.
Briefly. But
Oh,
rest
itu
assured,
bubuk
I
tuh.
intend to summon her
Yes.
to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
But secretive. I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty orphans, mine old ladies that
Biar
have
Riziq lah
maladies.
Wijaya yang bantu. Widih.
No ill intended, rest assured. À bientôt, mon ami.
Ayo Fire, bantu Fire. Biar jadi moderator selamanya. Kapan lagi kan? Inspect dimension. Nah, ini baru kita bisa inspect ini. Baru saatnya kita menjelajahi mansion ini. Waduh, thinking lagi. Masalah gue udah tinggi-tinggi ya. What I'm thinking. What must thinking? What is
I
that?
must need something to continue. Australia.
Australia. Mana Indonesia? Mana Indonesia? Apakah kalian melihat Indonesia? Apakah ada Indonesia? Nggak ada cuy. Sama Indonesia yang di mana? Itu Bang Indonesia paling kiri ini.
This plate appears to be able to move, but something is blocking it.
Indonesia di Kompas, Bang. Masa iya sih?
This plate appears to be able to
Di
move,
plate
but
appears to be able to move, but something is blocked. Ada yang nahan ya.
This plate appears to be able to move, but something is blocking.
Yang paling kiri atas Bang, Indonesia kiri atas. Brazil ini. Brazil. Sampai sekarang tuh mata. Iya, nyari yang nggak nampak.
This plate appears. This plate appears.
Saya kunci dulu, kunci nggak ada bola ya. Iya, makanya ini ada di suruh ambil ini nih kan, ada nih bulatan ini. Cuman kita nggak punya. Cuma kita nyari Indonesia, di mana Indonesia ya? Nggak ada cuy Indonesia cuy. Sumatera ini. Sumatera. Kanan tengah. Ini kanan tengah maksudnya. South Africa, bukan. Jangan ngawur.
I must need something to continue.
Nah, sama-sama Eropa, Bang. Oh, Eropa.
This plate appears to be able
Itu tengah, bukan tengah kanan, Bang. Itu tengah, bukan tengah kanan. Tengah kanan, tengah kanan. Lihat kunci dulu. Kunci mana, Ray? Ini kok kita nggak bisa keluar ya, mampus. Aku stres. Oh.
This plate appears to be able to move. This plate appear. Australia. This plate appear.
Kok nggak mau keluar ya? Ngebug deh, mampus. Kunci cincin, aduh nggak bisa keluar lagi lah tuh. Nggak bisa keluar loh kita. Use a clue. You will get stuck, open the mouse menu and select SQ.
I must need something to continue.
Pancok. Gebuk, iya. Ngebuk. Nggak mau keluar ya. Kunci kayak cincin. Iya kan, kunci kayak cincin kan.
This plate appear.
Nah tuh nggak mau keluar tuh. Nah baru mau keluar ya. Susah kali mau keluar doang anjir. Ada beruang. Bukannya ada lubang itu, lubang lah.
July 1920.
Alaska Peninsula. Ada panda gaming. Panda gaming, beruang gaming.
Franklin appears to be very active.
Tenis raket ASUS. Kaliber. Aku kesini. Memang. Bang, cari bermuda bang, katanya ada di
Franklin Clark
katanya
appears
ada
to be
di
a
Free
typical
Fire.
British gentleman.
Aduh.
A good
Gak main Free
sportsman,
Fire
a
misalnya.
hunter, a traveler. February 9.
M1 Grand sama satu lagi apa itu? Oh ini M1 Grand sama Car 98. Bener kan? Car 98 nih kan? Ini M1 Grand sama Car 98. Kuncinya ada di kotak gede. Oh ini kotak gede nih. Halo bro. Mulai Jeep. Biasalah. Hingi. What is
A
this?
Chinese symbol is engraved on this metal
Kalau
disc.
Chinese lagi. Gak bisa bahasa Cina.
This character appears to be the wrong way round. I should continue to study this cupboard. Like this character appears to be the right way round. This character appears to be... I should continue to... This character appears... I should continue to study. This character appears to be... I should continue to... The position of this character looks right to me.
Bukan, katanya bang. Bikin. Kata-kata biru gede dibuka belum? Kalau salah dipilih namanya. Katanya di kudeta.
Nothing interesting.
Yang di lantai bawah. Aduh, lantai bawah kita belum lagi.
This character appears to be...
Mari
I
kita
should
masuk
continue
skill.
to study this.
Ngasal skill mana ngasal? Ini namanya scientific.
That's it. This character appears to be the right way round.
Tuh. Ini namanya scientific gaming namanya.
The position of this character looks right to me.
Yang di lantai bawah dulu. Lantai bawah. Itu ya abis ini ya berarti ya.
That's it. This character appears to be the right way round. Well. The characters engraved on this padlock resemble those engraved on the metal discs.
Yang gambarnya kayak ada 3 gini. Terus yang set gitu. Terus yang set gitu. Ini 1 nih, ini nomor 1 nih. Nomor 2. Yang TJ nomor TJ ini 2. Nah, ini udah bener nih. Nah, untuk gaming. Nah kan jago emang. Udah paling jago game gini ya. Udah cocok emang jadi detektif, jadi lawyer, jadi apa nih? Lambang 3, lambang lambang set. Nah, iya benar.
Gentle and wild. English
Gigi bang.
countries I've revisited.
Ada Koza. Ace. Selamat ya,
Railway children.
Koza telah menjadi moderator untuk selama ya. Telah membantu.
For Franklin, won't have his Christmas, 1910.
Itu masa set. Nah. Traveling in China.
A practical guide for English
斜
travelers.
王表表卫兵小小。
A net, flask, and rifles. Franklin is very well
Gila, ini
equipped.
memang mau anak perang apa hal ini. Ingat isinya apa-apa, Cuk. Sama untuk gue saya menang judi, yes. Asal ya, bantu bet. Lah, nggak dapat apa-apa, cuy. Shit, man. Mana ini? Mana kata Raisa? Di mana tadi katanya? Kata Raisa di bawah ya? Di bawah mana ya? Berarti di luar sini ya? Hu piao piao kinja joy enggak. Xie wa biao biao wei bing xiao xiao.
How am I going
Oh,
to
ini
open
kotak
this
ini.
file? Let us examine it.
Xie xie wang biao biao wei bing xiao xiao. Eh. Satu 1927 Cina, Beijing, Cina. 1927 1927 satu sembilan dua tujuh. Jago banget, jago banget.
What a strange character Franklin is.
Dua 28. Kok bisa diganti, Cuk? Bohong, GG. Nice. Faidan Kumiko sekali lagi bohong itu bunyi ke Selamat. Ini gambar opo? Mesti ditarik lagi, mampus ngebug. Tadi ada angkanya loh. 31. Tadi di sini 28. Terus ini ada 5. Apa maksudnya, cuy? How? Ada US. Pusing malah aku, cuy. Halo Moon. Mirip banget. Lanjutin Ray mau masker sambil nonton aja. Waduh, ayolah Jip. Disuruh Jip. Kenapa ya nge-stuck ini ya? Tujuh. Maksudnya ditambah gitu? Jarum pendek ke-12, jarum panjang kedua. Dari mana datangnya tuh? Ini ada 31. Oh, maksudnya 31. 31 7. What does it mean? 5. Oh, ditambahkah gitu? Warna merah sama warna warna merah sama warna putihnya ditambah gitu, dijumlahin gitu kali ya. Ya ini dibagi, oh dibagi, warna merah dibagi tuh. Tadi berapa ya? 20 bagi berapa, Cok? Tuh, maksud 20 bagi 7 bagaimana caranya, Cok? Nge-stuck anjir. Yang itu nge-stuck, enggak tahu kenapa. Yang mau bet misalnya jok semalam jadi mau jantan. 720. Iya, oh iya 720. Iya bener. Iya benar itu. 720. Nah, ini baru bener. Mari kita baca sejarah adik-adik. 720. Gila, jago banget.
I should be able to open the trunk now. There we are.
Ya Allah, ada lagi. Ini apaan? Ya ampun, nggak ada. Jumpscare, bah.
Why has Frank
An
put
Allen
an Allen
key.
key inside his trunk? I'll borrow it for a minute.
An Allen key. Bah, jumpscare.
Whiskey and other good
Punya
quality
whiskey,
drinks.
cuy.
Mr. Clark really has refined tastes.
Terus.
Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Mr. Clark really has refined tastes.
Ayo lo, siapa bener? Kopiko apa fire?
Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Mr. Clark really has refined
Dunia gaming.
tastes.
Kak Vira harus menjadi moderator, Bang. Kak Vira, itu yang segitiga butuh kunci. Oh, ini maksudnya dibuka gitu.
An Allen key. It can be used in 5 positions.
Ini tuh buka sesuatu gitu ya.
Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Mr. Clark really has refined tastes.
Bahasa apaan itu? Ketika untuk dukung fire, ketika untuk dukung kopiko. Itu yang coklat di atas, coklat. Cokoletos. Oh ini maksudnya. Ah elah bro. Pintar banget. Ya elah bro. Harus bolak balik gitu anjir.
An Allen key. It can...
Iya, bising kali yang mau ini parrot ini.
Another screw.
Flip flop.
This engraving is not very easy to understand. I need to sort it out.
Pakai ini ya sini, yang dari whiskey ini masih nih. Nah. Elah. Anjir, sekali yang masuk semua itu, cuy. Oh, disambungin sama yang tengah. Sama yang tengah rupanya, cuy. Gini mati dong. Anjir, perlu nyadar rupanya yang tengah gituan dong rupanya. Ini salah. Anjir, ini jauh kali muternya tuh. Coklat muda, coklat muda. Bunga botol bir, yes benar. Benar, channel nggak berando. Coklat muda pokoknya di kiri, yang tua di kanan. Hasil akhirnya. Coklat muda di kiri, gini maksudnya. Ya ampun nih, yang ini gantinya nggak ngotak anjir. Tuh kan tuh, suka-suka dia aja.
It is blocked.
Oh iya, jadi kayak sesuatu gitu ya. Cuman yang tengah ini nih, gimana cara muternya?
It is blocked. Franklin.
Nah, sekarang ngubah nyusahin dia, ribet kali apa itu, ngubahnya itu. And now what? Suruh ngapain nih katanya? Udah, gini doang. Udah nggak ada lagi. Berhenti dah. Udah habis. Ambil cincinnya. Cincinnya mana tuh? Cincin mana? Cincin mana? Cincin mana? Cincin. Cincin. Orewa cincin desu ka? Tempat merah.
Signet ring? A signet ring with a code written on it.
1587.
1587. Maybe useful to me.
Gila, jago kali. Jago banget si Ray. The best. Ini tadi cuy.
Homeside's private collection. Purchases since
Makas
1920.
cincin, ya cincin.
The catalog. The house.
Ada kambing cuy. Apa nih?
Compass. Point to the
Kompas,
south.
astaga.
Bronze and magnetite. Han Dynasty, circa 210 BC,
Jangan semua
which
yang
is
nyimak.
in Hong Kong 19.
Curang nih nyimak kan. Ini nyimak tuh biasanya psikotes sebenarnya itu. Nyimak gitu. Tiba-tiba langsung kan. Tiba-tiba langsung keluarin langsung jebret gaming. Mati.
They have some.
Pergerakan lawan. Yes, benar sekali.
Order and method above all. I see some papers that were not there the first time I visited.
Loh, kok ada yang baru cuy?
Valuers report property. Building land located in Court and Brunskill. The name is familiar. Is that not the name of the firm Donald Fraser works
Nggak
for?
pernah itu. Apa tuh Among Us? Among Us.
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
Mabar agak tuh kan diajak mabar loh tuh. Memang lah Vira ya.
These daggers are only.
Lah. Oh ini bawahnya rupanya. Lain tadi cuy.
Ernest Logan.
Udah bacot, aku udah
Lady
tahu.
Clark, your wife. I estimate that Lady
Udah.
Clark. The door is
Mabar
locked.
Among Us. The door is
Welcome, Michael.
unlocked. Oh iya, kita tadi udah dapat cincin ya. Udah wah cincin desu ka? Cincin wah.
The plates on the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
Apaan maksudnya? Ah, maksud itu. Lah. Ngomong friendly mas. Mabar urutannya dari kiri ke atas. Dari kiri atas. DBD. Yes.
A signet ring bearing the Clark's family's coat of arms. A number is written on it.
Bebek. Ih, banyak amat ya. Emang dari mana datangnya ini? Dari sini kah?
Australia.
Hah? Kenapa sama cuy? Friendly chip tuh Fire diajak berteman sama Aka. Dari kanan bawah, kaki beruang, kaki anjing, kaki burung. Ada kaki beruang ya? Oh iya, kaki beruang ada nih. Kaki beruang, kaki anjing, sama kaki burung. Kaki burung yang mana cuy? Sama aja ya? Sama aja nih Ray. Kiri kanannya. Oh samanya lah tuh. Gaskeun, ngegas. Siapa yang ngegas? Ada bunyi ceklek gitu. Ceklek. Nah, berarti yang benar tuh. Nah, benar tuh berarti. Yang di kiri burung-burung rusa. Burung-burung rusa. Burung-burung 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 burung rusa.
The African kudu.
Nice. The African kudu. Plip-plop. Afrika.
South Africa?
Oh, itu udah bener berarti ya? Oh ya, berarti ini udah bener. Yang ini kesini sama yang kesini udah bener, sama ini juga. Tuh kan, nggak bisa dipindahin lagi. Berarti rusa. Oh, rusa. Lion gitu. Beruang. Sini beruang. Beruang sini nih. Berarti sini berarti nih. Tuh kan, bener kan? Lion of Sumatera. Jebret Gaming.
The Alaskan
Tuh kan?
Project Bear.
Ini bear. Miska. Nah, dapatin gaming jadi ya.
Safe. Triangulating one's hunting sites on the map.
Rupanya ternyata nggak susah. Ternyata cukup dengarnya ada suara ya. Kalau ada suara ceklek, nah itu. Ceklek, set. Nah, itu benar berarti apa ya? Nah, sekarang kita lihat ini ya nih. Coba 19 berapa nih? 1157 berapa? 158 157 Nah, itulah 1587.
These documents are very likely going to help me for the rest of the inquiry. A dozen gold sovereigns, some shares for the Southern Railway and some treasury bills. This is not worth much, hardly enough to justify your robbery. Sir Carmichael Clark, Comside Chester,
927
Salisbury Road, Tsinchasui, Kowloon, Hong Kong. Comside,
pesan tadi
1935,
ada
January 12.
187 atau 927. Lumayan bener nih.
First,
Seramba
I wish
ilmu,
you
iya
a good
benar dong.
start to a successful new
Karena
year.
harus megang sesuatu.
I have received
Pokoknya kan
your
kalau
letter
lagi
dated December 12th.
bingung kan harus megang sesuatu.
Thanks for defending my interest against Wang, this robber. Things could have got pretty bad if you weren't a real cold-blooded guy. I
Kalau
envy
kan
you
lagi
for that.
mikir keras gitu kan.
Things go on here much as usual.
Apa ya lagi itu ya?
Charlotte is moderately free from pain. I wish one could say more. You may remember Thora Gray. She is a dear girl and a greater comfort to me that I can tell you. I should not have known what to do.
Salah. Iya, Ijib salah dia. Selamat ya Ijib. Anda telah dicabut moderatornya.
Chinese art. No daughter could be a closer or more sympathetic companion. Life has been difficult, but I am glad to feel that here she has a home and true affection. You wrote me you want to stay in China for 1 more year or even longer. I don't object. The longer you stay, the more opportunities you will have to increase our collection. Nonetheless,
Iya.
you should know
Kita harus
that we miss you
bawa
here,
satu benda
and
barang
that
kita.
Charlotte will be gone by the time you come back. I am, dear Franklin, your truly affectionate brother. A dozen gold sovereigns.
Ini udah cuk.
Eton College School Year 1912-1913.
Boleh gitu.
Franklin Clark.
Saya sudah baca di moderator.
School report for Franklin Clark.
Seberapa nakak yang
According
salah
to
di
his teachers,
kudeta.
Franklin was a good student, lacked discipline.
Disembunyikan dalam ini.
Charlotte Clark, Comside, Churston, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Chinchatsui, Kowloon, Hong Kong, Comside, 1935, January 1st.
January
I wish
1st.
you with all my heart a happy year 1935. Writing my greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always
Dibayar.
smiling as a child, sailing to distant countries
Bisa
and bringing back to
kawas,
us trunks full of wonder.
Kamu siap-siap
At
dulu ya.
home, everything annoys me. Starting with this young Thora Sir Carmichael is so fond of. I have nobody to share my feelings with, so I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me? The simplest way the better. I am doomed. I still have 1 year to live, no more. How do I know? I opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. In this letter, Dr. Logan tells my husband in the most direct way the truth he conceals from me. So, I know. But my husband doesn't know I know.
Sini
Please don't
apa
tell him.
semua ada apa ya
If
tahu
he
ya.
shares the truth with you, act as you are surprised. Carl will probably speak in his usual convoluted way.
Fire Ozom sembunyikan dari channel Hari Utama. Waduh.
It does matter to me that you are aware of what happens in Campside. Warm regards, Charlotte.
Terus kita ngapain? Udah siap nih cuy. Apa lagi ya? Udah pulang, cabut kita. Cabut dong mati. Apa sih misinya lagi? Ekspor kan?
Order and method.
Beli bando. Janganlah beli berando.
I am not going to leave.
Oh belum coy, ada lagi. Oh ini belum. Aduh.
The Black
The Black Dragon
Dragon's
Curse.
To Franklin, who will never grow up.
Masih ada, iya masih ada rupanya.
January 25, 1928.
Bando, oh
Charlotte.
bando. Gak bisa. Susah. Ah ini kemarin tadi ini bawa ini. Obatnya nih.
Arsenic trioxide thallium. I am not going.
Masih ada lagi.
Best to leave her to sleep.
Orang tampan, iya. Gimana lagi ya?
I've finished with this subject.
Freestyle, iya. Nah, kan dia nggak mau ini, nggak mau buy one. Nggak bisa freestyle kan?
I do not need to make a telephone call now.
Dih, ngapain lagi ya? Kan udah semua ya?
Franklin Clark appears to be a
Yes,
typical
benar.
British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveler.
Sejam lagi selesai kalau lama. Waduh. Besok ya. Udah sering periksa berujung ninggoy. Itulah kan. Itu gagal nggak buy one itu. Apa lagi ya? Ini kunci masih ada nih coy. Kunci buat apa lagi nih?
This skeleton key would be very useful.
Ke halaman. Udah 1/4 kan? Kenapa tiba-tiba senyap nih, apa ya? Nggak ada lagu, nggak ada apa-apapun. Tripaloski. Sini.
Order and
Lah.
method above all.
Apa lagi ya?
Let us finish examining the mansion while no one is around.
Apa lagi? Oh ini. Ini.
The door.
Ini kenapa nggak bisa dibuka ya? Nah, ini belum.
This unit contains the medical records for Sir Carmichael Clark's
Aku ingin
patients.
mengucir poni.
Let us
Jangan dong.
study them closely and see if there are any familiar names. No deaths on the records from A to D.
Gaskan
They've
sampai
been
naik.
ended
Iya.
recently.
Ruangannya
No,
ada
no
api
names.
buat penghangat. Di sini berarti kan?
Disappointing. Lots of dust. The records from E to Z have not been touched for years. No
Info.
names.
Info.
Disappointing.
Nggak ada apa-apa lagi cuy. Udah habis semua.
Order and method.
Ada
above all.
lagi.
Let us finish examining.
Apa lagi ya? Ini udah. Ini oh ini kali. Ini kali.
Sir Carmichael's.
Apa lagi cuy?
This unit can.
Ini udah semua.
Nope.
Stok cuy.
Sir Carmichael.
Situ Intel. Waduh. Yang kepala harimau Sumatera. Bukan tadi udah ya? Oh ini kali ya? Ini. Nah ini belum. The Dragon of Dojima.
A dark
Enggak,
dragon.
dark
for
dragon.
I have made.
C. Tuh kan? Iya berarti siapa? Ada Dragon air.
I've already seen similar daggers.
Taruh.
Attention, Franklin. Task list.
Iya, si Franklin kayak ini.
Ordering Lady Clark remedies. Done. B. Tidying up real estate property files.
Blonde, waduh.
C. Calling the lawyer about inventory. Done.
Kunci air
D.
mancur itu bisa
Update
dibuka.
the tenant farmer list. Done.
Kunci jirjat.
Update
FF
land
Dragon
rent
Sas.
accounting. Done. F.
Ordering
Ordering
a
a stock
stock
of
arsenic.
arsenic.
Done.
P.S.
Masalahnya
I have
ke
left on the
itu.
living room
Oh,
table
mungkin si
some
Tora ini
things I
kali
don't
apa
want to
ya?
keep.
Torain
The
ya si
locket
Tora
in the
ini
packet. I am sure you know
sebagai apa dia gitu. Apa tuh yang ya disuruh-suruh ya si Tora inilah nih. Nah, baru lengkap kita. Siapa si Tora ini cuma digunain doang deh
Where is
berarti.
the horrible smell
Jadi sus deh
coming
dia.
from?
Tutut. Gila gede kali ya. Artikus. Astaga.
Round pellets. Revolting. Round. Tut. The gardener does not follow
Tutut.
the
Nah, dia baru bilang
alignment.
tutut 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 tutut.
There, that's better. It is symmetrical.
Yes, of course.
There, that's better. There, that.
Masih tikus. Wah salah, kasihan. Ya nanti kalau misalnya main nanti apa? Terlalu gampang di gamenya.
This fountain makes a very relaxing sound.
Pokoknya sebagai pengganti ya ini, sebagai substitution.
This bacteria is in full bloom.
Substitusi. Iya. Apa sih namanya? Substitution. Apa sih? Apa ya namanya? Apa ya bilangnya ya?
It was probably the gardener who lit this fire. Look here. I wonder if someone
Ada yang bakar ini kertas nih katanya. Wancakan barang bukti oh sini.
Useful to me.
Sub.
Let's now try and get
Sup.
our brain cells to work.
Ayo, kita mikir. Pokoknya udah katanya. Sini kita berarti harus mikir. Why did Tora leave personal belonging behind a combat site? Ya, Tora itu dia pesuruh doang, cuy. Cuk. Substitusi, ya, substitution. Aduh, jump scare, kaget. Thank you. Jump scare lagi kan?
Everything that Thor
Ya, agak
has
jump scare
left
ya.
behind comes from Sir Carmichael's collection. He most
Si
probably
Rai
gave them to
ngerial
her,
ya jump scare.
but he chose to leave them here as an
Tengah
risk
malam.
of being accused of theft. It is understandable when
waduh.
we know just how much Lady Clark mistrusted her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ayo, gunakan otak kalian untuk memikirin ini. Is Tora a poisoner? Yes, pastilah, jelas lah, bro. Tora pasti. Lewat. Terus baru tiduran kan? Harus kuning kemana wahai api? Kaleng-kaleng, memangnya kebakar, waduh. Dora sebenarnya understand crime. Dora authorization. Apa ya? Ininya ya? Nah, itu. Tapi dia nggak pernah ngeracunin si Lady Clark itu. Guys, waduh.
The gardener must have made good use of it, considering the stinking remains on the path not far from the property. I've finished here. I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm
Jadi nasib
returning
juga apa kita? ASUS C kita. Kaget kirain apaan gitu. Kita jump scare lagi. Telepon Hastings. Ini apa sih? Gak bisa kita apa ya perbaiki ya?
If someone has tried to get rid of this document.
Gak bisa kita perbaiki ya?
May you have peace.
Sian mati. Rest in peace, brother. Press F for respect. Karena bukan jalan detektif. Waduh. Apakah itu benar? Waduh. Berbahaya sekali. Waduh. Naik cuk. Gitu, baru mantap. Sini. Kita pulangkan kunci dulu, kasihan kuncinya dipinjam mulu. Biar nggak curiga apanya. Kita balikkan dulu lagi ke apa? Ke tempat ini. Ini harimau Sumatera. Pak dulu ya.
April.
Aku masuk itu. Nah.
Perfect. Nothing else is keeping me here.
Tutup lagi. Nice. Kan mantap gitu. Terus ngapain? Telepon Hastings, telepon.
Hello, Hastings. I have finished in Charleston. I will take the
Mesin
first
kertas
train.
bukan batu.
Tell me, do you know how to
Sehingga
restore
temukan pada tahun
writing on a
1997, orang
document?
1997.
Yes,
Ngapain orang
you just
1997?
have to soak a cloth with a hydrochloric acid solution and rub the sheet of paper. Then the
Oh,
characters appear.
ini baru tahu
Bien.
ini.
You have
Bien.
been of great assistance.
Panjang ini ya,
Hastings.
chapter 3 ya.
Could you please order the solution as soon as possible?
Of course, but what documents do you want to read?
You will see, my friend. À ce soir.
Wah. Panjang juga ya rupanya chapter 3 ini.
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
Yeay, akhirnya. Belum juga habis chapter 3-nya, astaga. Mr. Donald. Apakah kamu sudah baik kan?
Hastings, it would have been.
Really?
Sih gitu ya, dicek
This man
dulu.
is tired.
Makin ini aja dia, makin hitam aja matanya. Belum dicukur lagi sekarang. Bajunya copang camping. Ini Donald udah stres ya
Donald
ini.
is short of sleep, and it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to
Dia
bed.
pakai alat juga, glowing. Kamu chapter 4-nya. Coming soon kali.
Mr. Poirot, I
Dia
don't know why I'm here.
mundurkan diri. Iya. Bener. Becoming patient with this sure. What the fuck?
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Poirot, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself.
Aku gak tahu apa yang harus aku lakukan. Gila, bucin banget ya.
And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
Cih, mantap kan?
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her around the throat
Waduh,
and I
mantap sekali.
squeeze until
Ini si
she's
Leo
dead.
bang, waduh.
Her head falls back and I see
Gini
it's
sih,
no
masih
longer
banyak
Betty.
pikiran,
It's
stres
Megan's
gitu.
face.
Ini kata-mata itu hitam,
Have you seen Megan Barnard
turun,
recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us
turun gini
together.
matanya,
I never really knew her before. She's really quite a
ngomong
remarkable girl.
ngawur,
But I would never tell her about my dream.
telling lies,
Why not?
telling lies.
Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. I And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yo, let's go. Mikir lagi. How should Donald's dream be interpreted? Donald was very much in love with Betty, yes. Donald doesn't kill Megan in his dream, yes. Nice tired. Ini lah. Donald relax Megan, ya, bener.
Mr. Fraser,
Jangan suka
I
juga sama
think
si
that the
Megan.
real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh.
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancé? Possible.
Udah,
Or
lucu kali ya,
forgetting
Pak,
her very
bentuk
quickly
si
for her
Harri
sister?
Pirate ini.
Certainly.
Keren berarti.
And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
Yes.
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply
Kemungkinan
saying
besar
that I do
kamu
not
nggak
need to know
membunuh,
that
cuy.
fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Roleplay Panda.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a
Roleplay
great
Panda
deal.
Gaming ya.
I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train.
Oh, tidur di tren itu ya.
I like trains. It's
Trains.
easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Dia suka juga sama apa ya? Sama ini.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Kita bakal
Yeah,
ambil tomorrow.
it is
Yes.
late. And I asked Miss Gray to
Oke,
come tomorrow
besok
morning.
berarti pas
I
kali
have a few
besok kan.
questions I wish to ask her.
Masih duels. Akhirnya chapter 4 juga. Pas kali besok katanya.
Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question.
Chapter 4. Accuse her having lied. Accuse her for being killer accomplice. Demand her that she do not see anybody other than. Oh iya.
Am I right in thinking you said that you did not speak to anyone on the day Sir Carmichael was murdered?
It's the absolute truth.
Yet,
Kenapa dia tuh suka
Lady Clark
nyebat?
maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really?
Biar keren.
She must have been mistaken.
Oh, dia itu biar
I
laptop.
remember now.
Gila.
I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Oh, salesman
Can you
doang.
describe him to me?
Bisa kamu describe dia?
Medium size,
Nah, ini tadi nih kayak nih.
Glasses,
Glasses, dark suit, and veil
dark
hat, ya kan?
suit, and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing
Gitu
else?
kos.
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident, but he wasn't.
Ask whether she resigned over her free will. Point out that her reporter is suspicious. Indicate that she lied about leaving Georgetown. Iyalah ini
You
lah.
also forgot to tell me that you had been fired.
You never asked me. It was Franklin who led you to believe that I left
Really?
voluntarily. He's more chivalrous than you. I don't
course.
wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin could not go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man. And he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston.
Belonging. Say that object present a ring. Ask if she will return. Yeah, ask if she will collect the object.
Are you planning on going back to collect them?
No.
Tapi ada sana
I prefer not to carry the weight of the past.
Yeah.
Stres.
I must ask you one
Jangan
last
sampai stres.
question. Please reply frankly with either
Pokoknya
yes or
gara-gara
no. If Lady Clark had
Jadi
died,
juga ya.
would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd ask you?
How dare you ask
Ini
such a
sampai
question?
selesai masih banyak ada dua.
Sir Carmichael treated me
Waduh.
just like his daughter. And
Kita
all I
sampai
ever
chapter 4
felt
aja kita.
was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle.
Nanti kita
Keep
stres
you
nanti.
any longer.
Stres. Pengalaman sih.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Have you
Teman.
offended the poor girl again? Do you have
Siapa
good
si
reasons
Adit?
for accusing her?
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her.
Ding 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 ding.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ding ding ding. Would Thora have married Selamat if he had life? Ya bisa jadi lah coy. Gak mungkin ini sih. Tuhan, gak mungkin ini. Ini. This command client was close to. Oh, ini juga iya sih. Ini dong seharusnya. Enggak juga ya. Mana ya? Waduh, susah. Susahnya ini. Orang Bogor. Cap 5 selesai ya. Kita sampai cap ini aja. Cap 4 doang kita. Cap. Gimana caranya ya? What Thora have married serious event life? Mana ya? Thora lah Franklin, nggak mungkin. Ini kayaknya nggak mungkin yang ini. Thora, ini mungkin satu. Terus Sir dan misal font Thora Charming. Mana ya? Thora Grey stayed behind the settles. Thora Camel Craig was close to Thora Grey. Lah, salah juga sih. Apa ya? Gimana bagusnya? Kita harus coba satu banding 1, 2, 3. Ini bukan. Ini bukan. Ini bukan. Ini bukan. Ini. Ini ada lagi tapi gimana sih? Panjang cuy. Susah ini. Kan. Nah, astaga. Spilling, Pak. Waduh.
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself.
Penny
It is
the
engraving on
platypus.
brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark
Dragon
was not
for
wrong.
an angel with glossy hair.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried
Kita
away,
terlalu
mon ami. We have another
gelap,
more
ya?
important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new?
Emang gue dulu dekat sama Adrian Gay.
Now try and get how brain cells to work.
A brain cell to work. Aduh, banyak banget. Is there another common point between the mothers? Aduh, mampus aku. The object value for sale in this shop. There's a personal effect as talking box and icon box. The mother is a user. Mother is a user. Sas. Iya kayaknya Sastro tuh yang apa paling ingat itu. Mas Sastro nggak nongol ya? Masih main apa dia? Main RP ya? Sastro kan ingat aja deh mana yang gay. Nah. Sibuk ngemis RP.
It's perfectly clear, Hastings.
Kalau
Perfectly
pada namanya
clear.
ada 3
Indeed, the
orang.
stalking seller visited
Iya,
Andover,
lupa.
Bexhill,
Oh,
and
lupa.
Charleston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest to Job.
Ada siapa? Waduh, itu kelompok AOI itu apa ya kemarin ya? Aduh, lupa deh.
Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stalking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Yes. Contact all the stalking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He
Ada
sells
sama
door to
semua
door.
dia.
Right. The hunt is on.
Ada satu salesman tuh dia selalu sama, muncul mulu dia di tempat itu. Di tempat TKP. Tiba-tiba udah gini ya. Ini kayak dia ini nih. Dia nih salesman ini. Mencurigakan nih.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Yes, I'm going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
Mencurigakan bapak ini. I.
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go
Bukan,
and get
kayaknya
it
nggak itu
yourself?
deh. Apa ya namanya?
Très bien. What's going on? I've never known Hastings to be so disagreeable.
No objective, go and collect the pass.
I do not need to make a telephone call at the moment.
Aku tekan itu, cuk. Pos. Kok the pass di pos, cuk? Nggak
It is
mau
not
ngambil.
the
Nakal nih si apa nih? Mencurigakan juga sama siapa ini? Sama anak buah kita ini. Kamu dipanggil Lea. Masa iya sih?
Oh, Mr.
Kan masih ingat aja ya?
I'm
Abang
quite
itu
sorry for
lupa
you.
loh.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still.
Iya dia ya?
Library? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster
Kenapa
on
ini
September 11th.
TPR ini?
So long.
Letter T.
ABC. I should
ABC.
compare this letter with the one on my desk which I received earlier to see if it does indeed come from the same person.
Sekarang mau bikin deal sekarang dia. Wah, gila. Sekarang mau deal ya sekarang. You want my D? Memang saya belum jadi mod. Iya, benar. OAOI.
Let us examine this more.
Sama ini, cuk. Nih.
Certain characters in the two letters. Yes, Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defect. I have to find some other similar defects too.
Tunggu loh. Kenapa W-nya tiba-tiba berubah ya?
Let us examine the character.
Kenapa W-nya tiba-tiba berubah ya?
The double. However, the character. Let us examine the characters.
Ini L.
Let us examine the character. I don't see anything in particular. Let us examine the character.
Apa ya?
No, this. Let us examine the character. Let us examine the character.
Tolong. Oh, D nih, D.
No, this character. Let us examine the
Nah,
character.
kenapa sih ngebug ya?
Right. Let us compare this. Poor Mr. Poirot.
Masih ingat ya? Hebat lah. Riziq masih ingat. Nonton nih kenapa ngebug ini, cuy. Ding. Aku lupa semua masa. Enggak, gak usah lupa semua ya. Riziq hebat deh apa ingatannya.
Let us examine this more. Certain characters. Yes, this. Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Let us examine the Let us examine the. Nothing to report for these characters. Let us examine the character. Let us examine the character. Let us examine the characters.
Mana maksudnya?
I don't see anything. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Let us examine the No, this cat. Let us examine the cat. Let us examine the cat.
Itu yang minta tahu. Sugar. ABC kan udah cuy.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
Apa Anda ngebak gini?
Right. Let us Right. Let us
Kenapa sih kok ngebak sih tiba-tiba?
Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters in... Yes, the... That's right. The A character... I have to find...
Just gini-gini ya. Harus yang ini dulu baru apa dia?
Yes, this... Yes, the... I have to find... Let us examine...
Enggak Pak deh.
Let us examine...
Oh ini astaga W-nya.
The W. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Ryan. True ending. Ada, males lah.
Strikes tomorrow.
Sudah dihapus dah game-nya, Jip. Oh, ada RP ya. Ini ntar lagi dah off nih.
Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes
Sastro.
tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Sastro datang ya.
Bien, now I'm going to see what I can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes, yes.
Disimpan di dokumen. Gimana caranya cuy?
I've finished. If someone has tried to...
Ding ding. Pergi aja lah kok pergi. Tunggu dulu dah. Tunggu sampai sampai tamat.
It is not the... Now... What of this needs putting in order a little?
Pasti nggak ada yang bisa bungli. Bungli. Ah, gimana? Oh, sandung sama ini.
This page is finished.
Easy kali ini mah.
That's done. 3 more to go.
Iya kan? Makanya ini pun udah, kita pun sampai chapter 4 aja nih. Nah, kalian bisa tidur. Enggak, try bolak-balik apa terus ya? Bolak-balik mulu.
It's so simple. This page is finished.
Easy.
And that's 2 done. I think that this is right. This page is finished.
Kayak ngembang gitu anjir.
Only one more.
Selesai apa? Besok paling Terraria lah. Kalau misalnya atau enggak ini sampai tamat dulu. Baru kalian main Terraria.
It's so simple.
Bang Harnya pengen lawan bos apa deh? Bos alien.
This piece should be placed here.
Ini
This
easy,
page
cuy.
is finished. All the pages are reconstructed.
Berangkat jam 5, pulang jam 7. Kilo. Zoom di jalan, iya zoom di jalan tuh.
Dry cloth.
Ceprot.
The cloth is now
Jebret. Oh, sudah lengket? Mantap, lengket
Got it.
gaming dia.
Make a note, Hastings. Make a note. Mrs. Alisasha, sharp owner in handover. Tracheitis,
Oke,
hemoptysis,
ini
prescribed
udah
laudanum.
mudah juga kok nih. Udah sampai chapter 4 dan udah masuk chapter 4 langsung kita udahan ya. Terus Terraria.
Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at Comside.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
Lama ya chapter 3 ya. Chapter 3 yang paling lama ya.
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite
Mr.
sorry
Poirot.
for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still.
Lah ini kan yang ini Cuk. Chapter D. Yang ini dong dibaca. Kenapa itu yang dibaca?
Alice Asher.
Alice Asher shopkeeper. Oh ini dia nih buat ini.
Hemoptysis, chronic cough with lots of blood.
Gila lengkap kali ya.
Prescribed
Tahu semua dia deskripsi
laudanum-based
apa ya.
cough medicine.
Pembunuhnya.
Betty Barnard. Waitress in Bexhill. Chronic bronchitis causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking. Alexander Bonaparte Cust. While wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia.
Ini yang selamat itu kan?
Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition.
Ini Selamat Timodi
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Where the document come from? Dari ini dong. Tuh kan, benar kan? Hotel Prague, patient record. Apa yang itu dokter yang tadi dibunuh itu tuh?
The burned documents are medical records and without a doubt they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions.
Berarti yang C
And
salah.
secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D.
Yang C
And it is
salah dong deh.
precisely the
C malah
files that
ngebunuhnya
match
yang
these
itu.
letters
Malah
that have been tampered with.
si dokternya dibunuh ya.
But why burn these files?
Kan tadi
How
sedangkan
come
dia
the
masih
names of
selamat.
the two victims appear on them? And who are the two other patients?
These are very good questions.
Tapi seharusnya dia nggak ngebunuh yang dokter itu dong berarti. kan. Oh itu ada chapter 4 nih, udahlah kesini dulu ya kita ya. Udah chapter 4 rupanya. Tiba-tiba dapat ya chapter 4 ya. Ini yang mau coba ada tadi ada baik cuma ada cuman biar aku senang. Nyari nggak open mic. Biar makan ya. ASMR. Oke lah, sampai sini dulu ya. Game apa sih namanya? Agatha Christie. Gila, berapa jam lagi sih kita tamat ini game? Masih lama ya? Masih ada sejam lebih lagi ya. Belum lagi mikir-mikirnya, salah-salahnya lagi. Bip, bip, bip. Bip, bip, bip. Kring, kring, kring. Cemilan doang buat hilang. Kalau besok Tera nggak ikut lagi dong. Iyalah, sekali Ijib dia nggak ikut. Bang Harda OP kali. Si Fikri lah langsung baru ikut udah tamat aja apa dia. Langsung tamat apa dia. Tarianya. Minggu ini sama mabar dulu. Iya, berarti minggu ini istirahat lah ya Jib ya. Istirahat main apalah, main laptop lah. Udah berapa jam kita lah? 2,5 udah 3 jam. Oke, sini dulu aja lah ya. Game Agatha Christie. Besok kita lanjut lagi kalau misalnya besok Bang Har masih apa atau enggak, ini paling kalau misalnya nanti sempat sore live ini live coba di live sorein gitu biar apa juga kan, biar tamat juga gitu, biar ganti game di malam baru apa Terraria. Mau main Stardew tunggu, iyalah tunggu Ijib lah, soalnya sedikit pemain Stardew cuman Ijib, Regi, Fikri ya kan sama Bang Har. Kalau misalnya apa yang ikut cuma 3. Cuman apa aja main 2 nggak apa-apa Rai. Daripada nggak ngikut kan, ikut aja sekalian gitu kan. Abang Mus pengen ikut, cuman nggak ada mos, susah hal ya dia. Males gitu. Kalau ada Rai kan lebih seru lagi gitu kan. Cuman Stardew nggak mahal itu aja sih. Apalagi Lunar udah habis ya, masalah kan. Tinggal gila. Semoga masih ada diskonnya ya. Stardew. Mas virtual lah, susah. Rusak apa ya nih? Males sih. Makanya udah nanti kalau main game mabar kasih ke Bang Har aja gamenya itu. Gue Sultan. Oke, thank you semuanya yang nonton Agatha Christie kasus C kita berarti kalau misalnya besok kita lanjut kayaknya tamat besok kita selesaikan lah berarti. Kayaknya bisa sih kalau sore sempat, kalau misalnya sore sempat live ini deh biar tamat gitu. Atau enggak kalau Bang Har nggak bisa live atau pada sibuk, atau besok sibuk kan, banyak yang sibuk kan, main ini aja jadi inilah mainnya. Oke, thank you Ijib, Rai, banyak bantu, Koza, si Sastro dicabut. Pira tidur dulu. Kasus C udah clear ya. C clear langsung. Kasus C kita buat panjang. Kasus C yang paling panjang, paling ribet. Kasus A paling gampang. Kasus B itu paling unik. Kasus C ini yang paling panjang nih. Gila kasus C ini kan mau kasus D lagi nih. Semoga kasus D sempat kita gagalin ini. Oke, see you besok ya. Atau besok mau main apa? Pasti besok antara Harri atau game ini. Oke, bye bye.